What's good, YouTube? It's your favorite old head Uncle Twin Jerry's Trend. We back with another video, and today, hey, we finna make this build that a lot of people have been asking me about, asking me to make this build on the Twitch streams. Hey, shout out to everybody that's be coming through the Twitch stream, man. If you're a follower on Twitch, man, shout out to y'all boys. You know we stream nightly on the Twitch. Hey, but before we get into the video, man, hey, you see that 44,856 on the top, man. If you're new to the channel, if you just clicked on the video, I need you to drop a sub on the channel right now and turn them notifications on if you choose, so you don't miss any consistent 2K content, especially when it comes to our big man. You know I gotta hold it down for the big man in the community. And make sure y'all follow my Twitter, man. Twitter, the notices go out, so make sure y'all don't miss no content as relates to this 2K21 year. We're about to go crazy. And my Noti game, man, TVG Team Verde game, we shoot big greens, not like the other team, man. Shout out to y'all boys. Y'all boys have been holding it down. Hey, well, let's try to get this video to 300 likes, man. Easy 300 likes on this video. Something light, simple. So we finna get into this build. Now, on this build, I have tested out this build at center and power forward. And of course, the power forwards, we've gotten a major nerf this year. You know, they done went patch crazy on the center. So power forward is going to be the best position for you to make this build in. Now, just for, you know, demo purposes, we're going to go right-handed. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go right-handed this time. Something light. And for jersey number, we'll keep it at 3, man. Shout out to Ivo, man. Allen Iverson, man. We're going to keep it at 3. Now, as you know, 2K this year, they have added a few more pie charts on the skill breakdown that you can choose from. And a lot of people, since, you know, I'm pretty much known for making shooting centers and, you know, sharp rims, shooting glass locks, things like that, they've been asking me what I think about this new pie chart, which is the one that has a little bit more defense and rebounding than it does shooting. So we're gonna click on this one right here and see what it does. And for the physical pie chart, we're gonna go with the one that's even all over. Now, there was like a blog post or something like that was posted on Twitter talking about the strength, saying that they feel like the strength based on how the demo played was gonna play more of a factor in this year's 2K. Hey, I want y'all to let me know down below in the comment section, do you feel like strength actually matters? Like, can you tell the difference if you had a player that had 99 strength versus like 70 strength? Do you feel like you set, you know, better screens, harder brick wall screens? Was your box out more effective? Did it help you on defense? Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section as far as strength. Like, if strength played a factor you felt like in your player builds last year. But for this build, you know, for demo purposes, we're gonna go with the one that's even all 3 on the physical profile. Now, as you know, this build, if you choose this pie chart, then that probably means that you feel like your defense and rebounding attributes are more important than the shooting, because you're choosing the defense. So that's probably gonna be your primary focus on this build. It's gonna be your defensive attributes. So if you max the defense all the way out on this build, that's gonna give you a max of 23 defense or rebounding attributes. Badge upgrades that you can use. Now, if you make this build the center, it gives you 24. It gives you 1 more, but it takes away 1 from the shooting. So because shooting is next on the primary chart, we're gonna take the shooting all the way up here. And if you take the shooting attributes all the way up, it's gonna give you a maximum at the power forward position of 18 shooting badge upgrades. Now, I think at the center, I think it was 17 that it gave you if you make this build a center, but 18 for the power forward. 18, I feel like, I mean, that's legit. And you also got to think about it too, like, you don't have to worry about using quick draw. So there will either be 3 or 4 badges, whether you use it on gold or Hall of Fame, that you're not gonna have to use this year. So that's extra badges right there, and that's pretty legit, because nobody wanted quick draw in the game anyway. That was a major L. Now, next, depending on what you feel like is more important for you and how you make this build, whether it's your finishing or your playmaking, because if you were to max your playmaking out with just the rest of the attributes, we'll just max it out, I mean, the maximum you can get is seven playmaking on here. 7 playmaking. That's if you max it all. If you max it all the way out. Now, this may not be something that's important to you. So, I mean, this is gonna be based on your play style. So, based on how you play, you know, it's gonna determine this. Now, if you take it to finishing, if you take up all of your close shot, your drive and layup, and your drive and dunk, this is what got, I feel like, the biggest nerf this year as far as the badges is going to give you on your finishing. So you see, like, if you take these all the way up, now you saw on the playmaking it was giving us 7 for these, but here it's only giving us 2 finishing. Now you can, like I said, you can take away, you can take away from some stats. Like, you might feel like 23 might be overkill. You might just want to go 20 or 21 on your defense, or you might factor in that this year, you know, you don't need quick draw, so you can take away some of your shooting, badges, and, you know, place those somewhere else too. But just for demo purposes, if you leave it like this, max it the defense, because I mean, if you take down your steal, like, that'll give you, if you went 22, I mean, that'll give you 25 more attributes that you could use on, you know, your finishing or your playmaking if you choose to. But I feel like if you're choosing this pie chart that has the more defense than shooting, then you probably, you know, more of a defensive minded player. So just for these purposes, we're gonna leave it like that. I mean, as you see, it doesn't give you much of your finishing at all. Like, even if you take it all the way down on your steal, let's see, it'll give you 6. Let's see, if you took it to 5, put a little bit more. I mean, you can get the 22. You can get the 22 and 5 finishing if you choose to do it this way. But like I said, this is preference. This is preference. We're not gonna cruise the steal attribute on here just because of, you know, what the build is supposed to do. So we're gonna leave it like this. Now, for the body type, we'll go built with it. Of course, power forward, 6'7" is the shortest, 7 foot is the tallest. I feel like the most balance on this build is the 6'10", because, you know, you're gonna be playing the big man spot on this build. So 6'10", I would go with. You know, I'm not really a fan of the 6'8" power forwards. I mean, you can, you know, make something else, or 6'9" power forwards. But as you see from the 6'8", if the shooting is important, from the 6'9" and the 6'10", you see the 3-pointer is the same. So that's gonna stay 78 before you get your bonuses and your pluses. But I just feel like 6'10" is the better height on this build. Now, as far as your weight, of course, minimum weight is 200 pounds. That's gonna increase your strength if you feel like strength is something that's necessary. So it'll make you faster. Max weight is gonna be 280. Of course, that's gonna get a major buff to your strength, but it's gonna make you slower. But if you choose to stay default is 240. You can go up. Let's see, how much can you go? You can go up to 242 before it starts to take away from any of your, like, defensive attributes or anything like that. Take away from your lateral quickness. So 242. That's what we'll go with here. And as far as your wingspan, like I say, if you're a heavily defensive minded player, you'll probably go max wingspan. It's gonna take your strength down a little bit. Or if you went minimum, I definitely don't recommend you going minimum. That's gonna improve your strength a little bit. So I mean, default is 87. If you go up any, that's gonna take away 1 from your 3-point. So we'll just go default for the demo purposes, and that's gonna give you the option of going either glass cleaner or rim protector takeover. So depending on you, I feel like most people always choose the glass cleaner takeover. Like, I feel like that's probably definitely more valid than the rim protector one. Being able to see where the rebound is going, giving it extra boost for rebounding, even though it does boost your defense also, but not as much as you get a boost in, like, you know, defensive anchor for using a rim protector. So glass cannon it's what you would go with. And if you make this build, you select it exactly like it is, complete the player builder, it's gonna say you have built a glass cleaner. So it's gonna say you built a glass cleaner, and the way you make this build, I feel like a good comparison to this build, because it has the shooting. Because it has the shooting also, it's like Jaren Jackson Jr. that plays for the Grizzlies, where he can, he can stretch the floor, he can shoot. He plays good defense inside and outside also. But yeah, but this is what the build is. So y'all let me know in the comment section, man. What do y'all think about this build? What would you change if you were making it for your play style? Let me know if you think this extra pie chart is a W or L. Man, so y'all let me know, man. But y'all already know who it is. Your favorite old head, Uncle Twin, Jared's Twin. Hey, make sure you drop a like on the video. Sub up if you're new. Man, turn them noties on, man. Share the video. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe for consistent 2K content, man. And if you got questions, if you want me to answer any questions live, man, tune into the Twitch, man. I'm very, very interactive on the Twitch. Hey, but y'all boys go crazy, man. And don't forget to tell them folks, man. Stop the jokes, man. Stop the jokes.